G'day people, I'm Monstad and welcome to this Empyrion Ironman Season 8. Really excited to get this one started. Captain Adonis has given me my seed to get this game underway. 222222. I've got an answer machine that could talk to you. Isn't that a song? I'm pretty sure it is. So let's call this something really clever like Ironman Season 8. See what I did there? Gretel. Sounds too close to garroted for my liking. Right, so Ironman is a YouTuber competition with Empyrion players, and Captain Adonis is the host and the organizer of the competition. Thanks, Cap, for that. He sets the difficulties and sets the seeds for us. My seed is, I've just typed in there, 222222. If you want to play along, put that seed in and play along if you wish. There are 3 seeds being allocated on this particular Ironman season. I don't know what the other 2 seeds are. I've just been given mine. Settings are all on hard, apart from player progression, which is going to be set to normal. And the blueprint spawn, which I'm sure used to default to true. I might have mentioned that in my Season 8 playthrough. They need to be true. So the blueprint spawn limit, which means you must spawn it on a base or platform of some kind. And the block limit for certain devices, that means you're limited with the number of weapons, etc. you can have in your vessel depending on the tier level of your vessel. So there we go. I need to show that screen at the beginning just to make sure everyone is aware of how we're playing it and all the settings are correct. So player progression normal, everything else on hard, these 2 set to true. So construct speed and blueprint speed set to slow, so that's going to slow things down a little bit for me with regards to getting things done. So I need to bear that in mind when I'm playing. So let's say Gretel, yeah. Gravity 0.67, wow, that's low. Density 1.4, that will probably change the distances for my weapons. Hopefully it will change the distances for the enemy weapons. I'm not sure it does. Yeah, planet size 3. The Empyrion in the latest update to Alpha 8 reduced the starting planet size from 4 to 3, so it's a little bit smaller for us to get around. 0.67 G. Okay, he's going to be some jumper. Right, so let's jump into it then. Speaking of jumping, so Empyrion Ironman, we have 1 life in this competition. If we die, unless it's through a game glitch, and if it is, we'll have to get the okay from all the other players and from Captain Adonis to continue. But if we die, we are out. That's it. Game over. 1 life only, so let's live it. Wow, a lot of water around here, isn't there? You little wrecks, which I'm not going to bother too much with initially. I've got certain goals that I want to achieve initially. I don't see any resource rocks, or are they just not? They're just not rendered in yet. Okay, well I'm going to head down towards that. Yeah, so you have 1 life. If we die, we're out. There's 20 players in this season, which is, you know, quite a lot. We don't play against each other as such. We're playing against the game, so there can be more than 1 winner. There were 3 winners last season. I was one of them. I may have mentioned that before, occasionally in my playthrough. And I'll talk you through the list of players in a moment. Let's just get this bit. Now, there are 3 ways we can start this. One of them is to go with the Robbers Protocol. We won't get much, but we'll be given the location of the main wreckage. I'm not going to do that because that's too easy, because by the main wreckage you'll have 3 resource deposits, silicon, excuse me, iron and copper. My mind went completely blank then. If I skip it, I'll be given some tools, including a drill and a chainsaw, which I don't want to do because that feels like too easy. So I'm going to press escape, which will skip it and give me nothing. So here goes. So in here we'll just have some water. So all I've got initially now is a survival tool. that is it. I'll leave all that stuff there, which is going to make the start a little bit more difficult because the survival tool runs on my stamina. Let's change it to rock drill. As you can see, my stamina's going down as I'm using it. So I'm going to have to try and get everything I need. Why aren't you picking up? Pick up, because I'm pressing the wrong button. Yeah, basically starting from nothing, so that's it. Hey, you can't half jump on this planet. So my initial game plan is to get to level 3 as quickly as possible whilst gathering some resources. My main way of leveling up will be collecting plants. Wow, that is a big jump, which I can't see a lot of around. Yeah, so my main way of leveling up will be collecting plants. Once I get to level 3, I shall build a detector and a bike, and I shall go out and locate the main wreckage and the 3 resource deposits that will be around it. And from there, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, I'll be good to go. Now, Captain Adonis has given us the general location of the wreckage with coordinates, and again, I'm not going to use them. Where was that wreckage? If I get towards one of those wreckages, I'll grab it, but I'm not too interested in those at the moment. They're not going anywhere. So I'm already at level 2 because I'm discovering these wreckages. So that's my basic game plan, and I'm not going to use the coordinates to discover the wreckage because, you know, this is the Ironman competition. Let's make it a challenge. So basically I've tried to do everything I can to make the starting as difficult as possible for me, which may sound a bit stupid, but that's how it goes. Alright, and apologise for all this jumping I do. I've discovered that the most effective way to move and not use your stamina is to time a jump with the press of the stamina button. So as I hit the ground, I press the shift key to use the run. As soon as I jump, I let go of it. And it uses a small amount of stamina, but it moves you at a sprint pace by jumping. And it's actually moving me quite a good distance on this planet because it's such a low gravity. So I need to make sure I've got enough copper, iron and silicon to build myself a drill, a chainsaw, a bike and a detector early in the game. And then once I've got to that stage, I can start gathering more resources with which to build some better stuff. I mean, I might be lucky and I might discover the wreckage, the main wreckage, before I even build a detector. I mean, I've done that in games I've played in the past. You know, you head off into the direction. Let me put a marker on this escape pod. The wreckage is usually between 1.5 and 2.2 kilometers from the escape pod, in that radius. So that's where I'll be searching. I'm going to grab as much of this stone as I can as well, because I can use that to make silicon, because silicon is probably the most difficult thing to find initially. Anyway, I'm going to do this whilst I talk to you about the other players. So we have 20 players in this competition this time, and I'll just go through those. We've got Captain Adonis, who is the host and the organiser, as I mentioned. There's yours truly, me. There's 2 of the other winners from Season 7, and that's Zeellott from Geektech Industries and Haystacks. And then the other players we have this time are in no particular order, this is just random order. Please don't be upset if you're last. We've got GRG 3D, we've got Stickus from Geektech Industries as well, so we're taking on 2 people from Geektech Industries this time. We have Zanfen GMR, CLmech, Inverted Cow, Eliath. Pause a minute, I'll just do this. Boom. FRAGaLOT, Nipperss with an extra S on the end, Celestial Paladin, Truthseeker 22, Trump, who will probably make his own rules, being a Trump, Adam Saunders, Noseman, Ben the Gentleman Gaming Company, sorry Ben for messing that one up, Mahula, and finally, but not least, Know-It-All DM. And if you're a big Empyrion fan, you've probably seen Know-It-All make several playthroughs already. I know I've watched some of his, so welcome Know-It-All. I'm glad you're in. I'm glad everyone's in. The more, the merrier. And like I said, it's not really a competition player against player with this one. It's more a competition player against the game. So very friendly and not overly competitive. Well, I say not overly competitive. Of course it's competitive. That's why we're doing it. I don't want to lose. I'm defending my title from last season. Hopefully that doesn't mean I'll be out. Oh. Early. I found a silicon deposit. Okay, that is either a lone silicon deposit or that is going to be one of the deposits that are near the main wreck. So I'm going to head off that way. So at this rate I may not need to have to make the bike and the detector. You get lucky sometimes. I mean, I have known games where there's been some deposits around that are not the ones near the main wreckage. Hopefully that is not one of those. Hopefully it is one of the deposits near the main wreck. If a copper or an iron deposit pop up on the screen as we get closer to it, we know we've hit the jackpot. There's the main wreckage. Beautiful. Right there. So we are really in a strong position now, because one of the key things I want to do before morning and before the bad mobs start spawning is to have mined at least 200 of each of the ores around that wreckage. Now, bear in mind, hey, leave my Aqua berries alone, you. There's the copper deposit. Now, bear in mind that we're on slow construction. That's going to take a bit of time to build those things. Speaking of which, just going to look at my suit constructor for a moment. Let's get some plant protein made. I want another portable constructor. Let's go to still level 2 at the moment. Alright, got ya. Portable constructor. What's portable constructor? Miscellaneous. I can't do it yet. I need to be level 3. I am going to make another portable constructor, possibly even 2 more, just to speed up the build times and everything. If I try and build a drill, a chainsaw, and the other stuff I need. I picked the biggest rock in the area, didn't I? If I try and build all those with one portable constructor, as well as trying to make some biofuel, it's just going to take forever and my time will just slip away. So what I'm going to do in my survival suit is make it possibly another 2 portable constructors. That way I can get 3 of them down. One's making fuel, one's processing ore into ingots, and the other one is building the stuff I need to build. Time is of the essence. I do not want to be on foot in day 2, especially around the forest, because the spider spawns are just horrendous. I really need to get that food done. Actually, my food is really going down, and the lower your stamina bar is, the quicker the food consumption goes as well. So I just had a drink of my real coffee. It didn't seem to make any difference. Do we have any of that food left? Ready, I should say. Okay. Alright, we're making the food quicker than we're consuming it. So that's okay. So how much do we get out of that? 37, 34. That's good. That's good. So we'll continue making our way this way. I do need these rocks because I haven't found any silicon rocks yet. And I can turn the crushed stone into silicon if I need to. There's level 3. Okay. I bet I need silicon for that portable constructor in my suit, don't I? Let's unlock it first. Miscellaneous, wasn't it? Portable constructor unlock. I'm not going to unlock the detector right now. Let's make sure that I have my tools. Chainsaw and drill. Yes, it's there. I will need... Oh, I think I might get an ore scanner in the wreckage. Now, speaking of the wreckage, mission 1 for this week is to find the wreckage. I'm not too worried about getting my levels up now. The key thing now is to grab some resources. But if they're there, I'll pick them. Yeah, so mission 1 is to land and safely find the main wreckage and access the portable locker that's on the wreckage. So that's mission 1. So it looks like we're good for that one. Whee! There's the iron deposit. So we've got all 3 of the deposits. Now day's moving on. The only reason I'm still grabbing these is because I need to make sure I've got enough resources to build the chainsaw and the drill. I need silicon, don't I? 2 silicon ore. I really need to find a silicon rock. Do you know what? I don't have time to grab that big rock at the moment. I need to find a silicon rock. Usually find some silicon rocks within the forested areas. They are few and far between. I could get to the wreckage actually and just process some of the stone into silicon. That's probably going to be the quickest way to do this, unless I can find one, because the day is moving on. No, that's a copper rock. Come on, one little silicon rock, that'll do me. Whee! You can jump so high on this planet. Let's turn my main light on so you guys can see properly. Okay, where's that locker? There it is. Okay, so that is mission 1 complete. So, cool beans. I'm going to get this. I'm going to continue with the episode for a bit, just to progress a little. I'm not going to bother taking this place apart either at the moment. What I want is some silicon ore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I get 7 out? No, I can't. I've got nowhere near enough stone. Okay. Fuel. Let's get that in there. 1, 2 of those when it's done. I need 2 silicon ore to make another portable constructor, so I'm going to grab that and get one of those being created in my suit whilst we do this. And I need to eat again. Okay. Let's get that started. Let's munch on some of these. Oh. Come on. I'm going to have to just continually produce food. How long is that? Oh, I'm going to have to cancel that to get the portable constructor made, aren't I? We'll finish that one and then get the portable constructor on its way. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Might as well leave that. Okay. If I feel I need another portable constructor, we can do that. Yeah, we've got the silicon for it. Do you know what? Do you know what? I thought it was a good idea, and it is. I'm going to do that. I have enough ores to do that. The sun's going down. I really need to get my drill made. And for that, I'm either going to have to find some silicon. What do we need for a drill? We need mechanical components, electron, optical fibre. So we are going to need some silicon. So I'm either going to have to do some rocks, or I'm going to have to find some silicon. Now, will there be some silicon up here? Possibly. Is that some up there? It's like an extinct volcano, isn't it? Very cool. I really need to get on with this because I'm going to... I want to achieve my ores by the time morning comes. Can't even see any resource rocks up here. There's one there, but I think that's copper. I'll take it. You usually find silicon in these hills, but not today. Silicon's always been an issue, but you know, there are ways around it with the rocks, but you usually find enough to be getting on with. I'm just going to have to do it with rocks. Oh, that was close. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm heading out to those rocks there. Ah, it's nearly dark. This is taking too long. Oh, what's the temperatures like? We look like we're going to be pretty balmy, so I don't think I need to waste time making a portable heater at the moment. Yeah, I've got no choice but to forget looking for silicon. I need to get it done with this. And hope I can get enough stone. What do we need? 15 crushed stone for 1 silicon ore. So 5 ore will make 10 bars of silicon. That is probably going to be enough to get those tools made. So do some maths. What do I need? Oh, hello, Mr. Triceratops. 75 stone. What have I got? Not enough. That's what I've got. See, if I just skipped the Robinson Protocol, normally I'd have been given a drill and a chainsaw anyway, so this wouldn't be so much of an issue. I still need to make sure I've got enough biofuel to power it. So I'm going to turn that to defense mode and get some wood just to make sure. 1 log gives you 20 fibre plant or fibre, and 10 fibre makes 1 biofuel. So I'm going to get 3 logs. That's enough for 6 biofuel, so that will do for now. Let's get it back to a rock drill. Let's keep plugging away at these. It's really taking my food down. I don't have any spare food at the moment. How are we doing with these? We've got one of them. And the other one's nearly finished. Let's get some food made. Cool beans. So the crushed stone from this rock should give me enough to make the silicon I need. He says, hopefully. If I can never get through this rock. Okay, we now have 3 portable constructors. And food on the way. Triceratops is looking at me, a bit dodgy. I won't bother you, buddy, if you don't bother me. Right, that's... yeah, alright, I'm going. There's another one there as well. Triceratops everywhere. I could turn those buds into coffee, I think, and that'll help increase my stamina if I get short. But at the moment, come on, night's getting on. We need to get this done. I know this jumping is annoying, but it is, like I say, it is the most effective way to get round when you're trying to conserve your stamina. Whee! Okay, we've got 2 biofuel. Let's get rid of that. Let's put that in there, and let's get that one making biofuel. Let's get the other 2 down. Boom. Boom. Let's pop half of those into there. Let's get that one making... Did I get an ore scanner? Oh, I didn't. Drill. Let's unlock the ore scanner. And that one. Can I do the ore scanner with just those? No, I cannot. Has it made it silicon? No, it still needs to make 4. Oh, I'm just going to have to do the ore scanner in this one, aren't I? What do I need? I need... oh, I've got no choice. I'm going to have to do it in this one. I haven't got enough rock to split it between 2. Okay, this one then. Can make copper and iron. Get the bike there. Shouldn't need the tent. Good, good, good. Come on. Oh, it's taking forever. I don't really need the ore scanner at the moment until I find promethium, so let's bin that. Yeah, let's do that. How's my suit constructor coming on with this food? We got 2. Okay, so have I got a spare one? Yeah, I guess, sort of. Let's get that one doing food instead. And it wouldn't hurt to have some healing. Oh, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. How are you doing? Another biofuel. Good. Looking too bad. Not looking too bad. So we've completed mission 1. Land and access portable, or personal container I should say, on the main wreckage. So job done. We did it the hard way. Oh, nearly done. I do need a chainsaw as well, but we'll get that. That can be building whilst I'm mining resources. Yeah, it's not going to have time for that, is it? Because that drill's going to be done soon. Pop that down to the last one on that. Let's munch on that. So my suit should still be making food as well. I might be struggling for food at this rate. I might need to grab some more plant fibre. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. Drill! Doom. Okay, let's grab all of this stuff. I'm going to have to let it finish that last one. And that last one. Okay, I don't want to waste those resources at the moment. So, first step, let's grab the closest one, silicon, and then we'll work our way around. Now, might not have time to get 200 before morning. I might have to limit it to 150. Okay, I actually got a bit of food that I don't need to eat yet. How about that? Beautiful. Let's get on a bike and ride. We'll just see how long we've been recording. Okay, well, I might call it an episode here. Go and get those resources and then start the next episode in the morning. First of all, let's silicon deposit. Let's get over to the silicon deposit anyway. Because what do we got? 10 hours till morning. I think we should have enough time to at least get 150 of each ore before morning, and then get to a safe spot. My plan at that point will be to pick a point on the map. Over here looks good actually. And bring in from the feeder factory a little starter base. It probably won't be my Alpha 8 camp that I used in my Season 8 playthrough. It might be a little log cabin design I did. Yeah, we might go for that one because it's easy to make because it's just, where's the silicon deposit gone? Because it's just logs. Yeah, it's just primarily just wood, so it's really cheap, really cheap to make. Okay, all right. Well, I'm going to call an episode there, and there's no point putting you through loads of mining anyway, so it's a good point to stop, and I'll restart again in the morning when I have gathered the resources I need from these 3 deposits. Until then, I'll catch you later. Remember to check out all the other players' channels. All the links and names are in the description below. And I'll catch you all later. Have a great day. Bye.